He was towing a boat, driving slow, just 10 miles an hour. No crime, no danger. But that's when things spiraled. Deputies stopped 38-year-old Nolan expecting cooperation. Instead, they met confusion. Nolan had a traumatic brain injury. He couldn't process fast, couldn't react fast. In seconds, he was ripped from his truck, cuffed, and threatened with a taser in front of his terrified wife and child. She tried to explain. He has brain damage, but the system doesn't wait for explanations. It escalates.
Hello, hi, I'm Deputy Lane with the Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, how can I help?
So we got called to Sunshine Key about you, and then on the way up there, I saw you going 15 miles an hour. And
my hazards on, correct?
Okay, that's not legal. You can't do that.
Can't do what?
You can't drive that slow under the speed limit.
It's a safety hazard.
It's a safety hazard for you to be on the road driving that slow under the speed limit, correct? Do you have your driver's license on?
So I need to get to this landing. Can we get it off of this? I work here.
Okay, fantastic. Good for you. I need your driver's license.
For what?
Okay. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Unlock the car and get out now.
Hey, calm down.
Get out of the car now.
Calm down. I am.
Come here.
Out.
You want to stop? Hey, you want to stop? Grab me.
Getting out. Oh, my truck. My truck.
Put the fucking truck in the park.
Yes, I am.
Put it in the park now. Put it in the park now.
You do start.
Put it in the park now.
It is in park. I am
Left
getting
front 3
out.
code 4, 1 resisting.
I am not resisting.
Put it in the park. Get out of the car. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back now. Put your hands behind your. Put your hands behind. Stop pulling away from me. Stop pulling away from me. You're gonna get tased.
Down.
Stop pulling away from me. You're gonna get tased.
I am not.
Stop. Stop.
I am.
Stop pulling away from me. You're gonna get tased. It's in your back right now.
Pulling.
Okay, stay right there. Okay, well, he needs to listen to what I tell him to do.
Listening. Did you see me? Your glove box is even open. I was getting you and I was asking you politely. It says to do not stop on shoulders.
Okay.
Can you adjust my wrist too?
Yep. Left 23 code 5, 1 to 10.
Do you have this on recording, please?
Yes, it is on recording.
Thank you.
Just like when I told you to step out of the car and you said no, I tried to open your door, you grabbed my hand and pushed me away. That's battery on law enforcement. That's a felony.
That is not exactly what I was doing.
You grabbed my hand, that's felony.
Oh my God, I was trying to put...
Hello, is there anyone else inside the car or just you?
My children and his service dog.
Okay.
My husband has a traumatic brain injury, so his ability to process information and respond effectively is impaired. I was going to try to see, I think his wallet is here in the boat. I was going to grab it. He has a brain injury card. I am his legal caregiver in addition to being his spouse. We are volunteering here at the park, and it just became stressful because it was...
What's your name?
I'm Katie Bates.
Katie. So the problem though is that when I tell someone to give me their ID and they say no, that's refusal to identify.
Did he say no?
He said no. He cannot touch me. Okay? The brain injury, that sucks. I'm very sorry for you and your family. He cannot touch me. He cannot refuse orders that I give to him. This is a legal, lawful traffic stop. He's impeding the flow of traffic going 10 miles an hour on US 1. You cannot do that. He is correct. It is a safety hazard to do that. That's why I pulled him over. He can't do that. Why was he going so slow?
Because we drove from here. We were headed to Marathon to get gas in the boat. And as we were driving down the road, he realized that the trailer was like bouncing too much and he didn't feel safe driving it. So he pulled over at that gas station. Go ahead.
That's his items I was giving to you.
He was falling out of the vehicle and he grabbed you to brace himself, not grabbing
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna perjure myself for someone I don't know. I'm gonna watch my body camera and the in-car camera, and I'm gonna go word for word and action for action when I write the report. I will document in there how you're telling me he had a brain injury. What was that caused by?
A motorcycle accident. We were heading to dinner one night in a vehicle in another direction, took a left-hand turn in front of us. He actually wasn't supposed to even live
I understand, this is hard. I don't want to take someone to jail with a mental disability. But at the same time, if he's driving a car and I pull him over for a traffic violation, going 10 miles an hour in a 55 mile an hour zone is a traffic violation. He can't do that. That's why I pulled him over. When I tell the driver of a vehicle on a traffic stop to give me his driver's license, he has to give it to me. If I tell him to step out of the If I tell someone to step out of the vehicle under Pennsylvania versus Mims, they have to step out of the vehicle. If they refuse, that is obstruction. All right, I'm gonna open the door for a second to talk to you, but I don't want you to try to get out or do anything, okay? Is that your wife?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Actually, look, I was not trying to be combative. I have a slow thinking.
She explained that to me, okay?
I promise you, I was not trying to resist. Like,
I understand why you got back in the truck. That was probably for the best since you have kids in the car.
Okay. I'm very sorry. I know I've worked in the fire my whole life, and I know exactly what y'all go through at that moment. I know exactly.
Okay.
When you see me trying to jump back in,
the main problem.
I want to thank you the highest for not pulling that trigger when I jumped back in.
I'm sorry, what was your name again? Katie. So unfortunately, I do have to take him to jail because he grabbed me. Okay. I could look past the initial refusal to give me his ID at first, and I didn't give him 20 chances to do it. But if I tell someone to give me their ID and they say no, or what for, I understand what you're saying. He was reaching for the glove box. I don't know that that's what he's looking for. If he's telling me no, or what do you need my ID for? To me, that's a no. I'm not giving it to you. Okay. The problem though is that when I tried to get him out of the car, he grabbed my hand, he pushed my hands away from him, and then I'm trying to put him in handcuffs, and he's pulling and turning away from me. Because of that, I have to take him to jail.
Is there any way
I have to take him to jail?
Is there any way you could have the mercy in you to view it like someone with autism? You know that an autistic person would do something similar when someone's grabbing them. It's like an instinctive response because their mental...
If his mental capacity is so diminished that he doesn't know not to put his hands on a police officer, he should not have a driver's license. Okay? So either he is more mentally incapacitated than the state of whatever state his driver's license is out of knows, or he's more intelligent than you're leading me to believe. Because either way, he's driving a car, so he's got to have at least like an 80 IQ to be able to drive a car.
So if there's any chance you could please have...
I just talked to my sergeant. My sergeant said to take him to jail because he touched me.
And listen, at the same time, I understand your perspective, but you also have to understand his perspective. But also with this instance, if he goes to jail, you also have the ability to go to court and argue that side of it. I understand that, ma'am. But we still have to do our job.
Nolan was jailed. His wife begged them to see who he was, not what they assumed, but mercy never showed up. No charges made public, no apology, no answers, just silence. In a system wired for instant compliance, there's no space for hesitation, even if your brain is injured. A slow drive became a violent arrest. And now, one hard question remains. Can our justice system recognize vulnerability, or only punish it? Speak out, because stories like Nolan's aren't rare. They're just rarely told. Here's another case. Guns drawn, no warrant, no warning. A young black woman, only 19, is standing on her front porch, unarmed, scared, and confused. The car, Heron, the property, private, the response, SWAT-like aggression. The moment a father asks a question, he's arrested. The daughter begs for calm. They scream commands. This wasn't law enforcement. This was domination. And the reason? They claimed the car was still listed as stolen, even after she cleared it at the station 2 days ago. This is how fear is weaponized. This is how power responds when you don't submit.
Man, calm down, man. Is your body camera on? Is your body camera on? Is your body camera on? No. Get out the car, hon. Come on. This is her car.
That's fine.
And he's here at our house. Put your guns away. You're on private property.
Step over here now.
No, you're on private property. You recording them?
Mm-hmm.
You recording them, right?
Yes, I am.
For what?
For obstruction.
Of what?
Get over here. I'm done explaining it.
Put your gun away.
Nope. Get over here.
Why are y'all behaving like this? The car's registered to this address.
It's fucking Cleveland. Get the fuck over here.
Man,
You're
no.
under arrest.
For what?
I'll tell you in a minute. I said obstruction. Get over here.
You recording?
Yes, I am.
We suing the fuck out of them.
Get over here.
Come record this. Come
I'm
close.
recording.
Record.
You're under arrest.
Put the gun away, man. What are you doing? What are you doing with the gun out? I don't got a fucking gun, dude.
Get over here.
I'm not coming over there, man.
You want to get hit with a 40 millimeter?
Come to me.
What? I'm not fucking coming to you.
Why y'all got them guns like that? I'm not coming over
Listen,
there.
you want to get hit with this? Get the fuck over here. You're
listen,
getting fucking
hey,
whacked with that.
man.
Get the
Turn
fuck
around.
walk backwards.
Turn
Get
around.
the fuck over here.
Turn around. Turn around.
Turn around. You're fucking under arrest.
Why? I can't look. What are you all doing? Step the fuck back.
Back up. Stay there. Back up. Get the fuck out of my way. And you keep the phone on. Back up.
I'm right here. What are you speaking about? I'm right here. I'm not doing anything wrong. For what? I'm literally right here. I've been standing here the whole time. I've literally been standing here the whole time.
Go over there with her.
I was right here before. What's wrong with me moving closer? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm right here. What? No, it's my car. I was leaving out.
That's unnecessary, dude.
This is my house.
Did you report the car
Yes,
stolen?
I reported the
When
car
was the car
stolen.
recovered?
Today, we literally went to the police station
Okay.
today.
So we called Cleveland Police.
Okay.
Understand.
Exactly.
They told us it is still stolen, which
no,
is why we're doing
I
this.
literally went up there in person.
You
They
need-
took us off the list.
That's fine. If you understand why we're doing what we're doing, then you can understand why this
There's
is
no one
happening.
in the car. Okay, I understand that.
We have to make sure of all. You're not listening to me. You're talking
I'm
over me.
listening, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm scared.
I
am
told
a
you.
young girl. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know. This is my first time going through anything like this. Okay, but I'm talking to him, not you. Okay? Okay, exactly, to him. Me and him are having a conversation.
So stop and listen to me.
Okay, I'm telling you that I'm scared.
I understand
I am at
that.
home. I was about to leave out to go hang out with a friend. That's it. That's it.
As far as we're concerned, that is a stolen car, which is
Okay.
why we are doing what we are doing.
Okay,
if
but I
he
can-
would have shut his mouth and cooperated and come over and talked to us like a civilized person instead of trying to run the show from his front porch, this wouldn't have
But
happened
he's
this
done
way.
nothing wrong.
He has done something
What
wrong.
has
When
he
the
done
police
wrong?
tell you to do something, you listen, and then we sort it out. When we make sure everything is safe.
Okay,
we
but
don't know
could've
you.
done that.
We don't know him.
And we don't know you. Just
We're
like
the
you're
police. This is our
Exactly.
job.
But you're still a human being at the end of the day, and so is he, and so am I.
So then if you
Y'all
just
have
cooperate-
weapons pointed at us. Exactly.
And if you
How are we
cooperate-
supposed to not be afraid? We're literally scared.
Because
I'm shaking right now.
follow instructions.
Okay, and we're listening to that.
If you
He's
were
literally
listening to that.
he's yelling and telling y'all this is her car, this is my vehicle.
can't see
That
you.
car is in my name. I will show you ID and show you everything that you need to know.
And we can't see you in the car.
Okay.
We don't know him.
Okay, and I
So
understand
once
that.
we make sure everything is safe,
But
then
when
we
I
have
got
this
out the
conversation.
car and all I seen was weapons pointed at me, I was
understand.
scared. Do you know what they do to black people?
Until we see.
But do you understand why I'm scared? You can literally see
I've
my
already-
hands are shaking.
I've
I am
already-
scared.
I've already told you. I understand why you're
Okay,
scared.
and I
I've already
understand that.
explained all that.
I understand
I'm
everything
telling
that
you
you're saying.
that
I
it
understand that the car was reported stolen. You called the Cleveland police and all of that. I understand all of that, but I was that doesn't change how I feel. If somebody was pointing a gun at you, would you? Oh, it's okay, it's fine.
not
No,
somebody,
you would
it's the
not.
police.
I don't care if it was a gangbanger across town.
That's where
that
the
doesn't make
disconnect's gonna be.
sense.
I can't fix
I don't
that.
care about nothing.
We're
I
not
don't
gonna-
care. I really don't.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna change the way we operate because
Okay,
we operate with
I
everybody's
understand that,
safety
but if
in
he
mind.
comes out like this, why are y'all just still pointing weapons at him?
She explained, she cried, she complied, and still, they pointed loaded guns at her. This wasn't about a car, it was about control, about submission, about reminding a young black woman and her father who holds the power. And when that power hides behind badges and barrels, who's left to protect your rights? Ask yourself, would this happen in your neighborhood? Would they pull guns for a misunderstanding? Would they arrest your father for simply standing still? This is not justice. This is fear enforcement. Stay aware, stay recording, stay free.